Hey, what's up? You know how in the previous mountain bike video I talked about how I was using a mountain bike? Why spend any monies when I could spend no monies? I present to you a pretty light bicycle. Well, I bought one and it was the cheapest one I could buy. That's actually kind of nice. I have some explaining to do. Here she is. Her name is Jessica. So I started to search for this bike at Goodwill. Yep, so that was a bust. A whole bunch of kids' bikes. I think that's what I should expect for the most case. But it's right after Christmas. You think people start giving away their stuff. So I was assuming that there's some probably relatively rich people that just drop off their bikes because they don't want to deal with selling it. That was a big fat lie in the most part. So the first Goodwill was full of kids' bikes. So a whole bunch of pink little cutesy bikes. Second Goodwill, we got much of the same thing. There's actually a pretty cool oldie bike there and I was almost tempted to buy it, but it would require a lot of work to even make it rideable and it's not really a mountain bike. Then the third Goodwill we went to was a better shot. It actually had mountain bikes with shocks. However, that was just a cheapo, run-in-the-mill, high manufactured bike there. It also needed to work. All those bikes were around the range from $25 to $50. But this bike I found off of Facebook Marketplace and it does have some issues. It's missing some parts and it's not ready to ride. These shocks new are roughly $500 to $600. It has an aftermarket nose piece, which I think is about $90. A nice squishy aftermarket seat, 26-inch wheels, which I think are tubeless. Has a wolf tooth sprocket, a SRAM center hub. I'm not really sure what that's really called. Quick releases on the wheels, Aviva brakes, and it is an 8-speed bicycle. And to top it off, it has a frame by Jessica, which is roughly $100. So all in all, that's $5, $6, $7, $8, I'm gonna say $900 bike. And I bought it for $100, but it is missing some parts. It's missing a chain and a derailleur. Both of them are by Shimano, which I think is a pretty nice brand for the price. I've seen a lot of good ratings on this and for 7 and 8 speeds. So let's install it on the bike. Also, we have the hanger and some tools to install the chain. I do work on cars. I've changed the motor on that Tahoe and I've done a timing belt and so much other things with these cars. So I do have like a full-on toolbox, but I bought a special tool for the mountain bike because all the mountain bike people say I need it. So I got one. Gotta break out the tool. Probably the easiest part done. Got the hanger on. Now we need to slip on that derailleur. Beautimous. That's exactly what I think a derailleur looks like. It does things, it flips, it does all kinds of stuff, doesn't it?
There's no chain attached. It makes things easier.
Hold up. This don't look right. This looks like it should be doing something. I'm pretty sure there should be a housing around this. It don't look right one bit. Okay, I figured it out. I have a segmented housing exposed cable. So we have a segmentation here and it stops here, then it goes back up, right there, right over there. I will abide by the YouTube gods and by this. Thank you, almighty YouTube gods. So I wonder how far I can get without that. Wonder if I can do the chain. I put the dang wheel on backwards. How silly can I be? And I brought some chain tools. I got my hopes up too high. I can't install the chain until I install this sucker, frowny face. Okay, got new housing and cable, just in case I need to replace that cable. It might not be long enough, but I think this is a 4mm housing. Some video told me to get it, so I got it. And then of course we got the stoppers and all that fun stuff. Whew, okay, let's try to size it up and install it. Oh, that's not working. Probably not the right way to do that. I went ahead and cut it to length with these guys. It's not the prettiest thing, but I think it should work. It needs to be about that long, I think. These are literally steel snips. I'm pretty sure this is just aluminum. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's definitely heavy duty. That looks pretty good, I think. Okay, so we need to replace the cable because it's too short. To be honest, I kind of expected that since it literally tore off with the derailleur, which is why I bought a new cable with the housing. Wow, this is a pain in the butt to undo. There we go, okay. Definitely long enough. So this should be semi-easy to replace. The cable comes from back here, comes underneath the bike, and lines up right here. This is the shifter. So to remove the shifter, I need to get to this top plate, but to get to this top plate, I need to swivel this around. So there's a loosening bolt right down here. There you go. Easy, huh? If you just think about it, this is easy. And this toolkit has like all the tools I need for this. It's fantastic. Probably not smart to do this without looking up a video, but I'm sure I can figure it out. If I can't, then oh well, huh? Interesting. Looks like I did not access it from the top, so that was my mistake, I think. I'm gonna look it up. Oh dang, that's like so easy. Okay, I did not need to remove this top piece. There's a little plug here that I need to remove. Okay, now I need to shift it to the, Okay, we're back at 1. Let's go to undo this now. This is how newbie I am with the mountain bike. I thought the lower number means that it's releasing the cable, but I'm way off. That's a lower gear, which means it's gonna be on the bigger spindle. So I need to go opposite. I honestly don't know if that's right or not. Yeah. Okay. So now we can push the cable out from that hole. We can release the cable all the way. Let's go ahead and yank that sucker out. Okay. And just feed it through that hole. Comes out on this end. Put it through this hole. Nice. Where'd my housing go? I had housing. Oh, this housing. Now let's push this through. I honestly think this might be too short. We will find out, huh? Find out soon enough. So it doesn't like that. Yeah, it's like kinking right there. I need this a little bit longer. I'm gonna do something like that. Something like this should be maybe a little bit too long, to be honest, but it's not Goldilocks. Okay, I readjusted it, and I think this is a pretty good length now. Now we need to go ahead and tighten it here. Loosen it just enough so I can get this cable right in this little groove here. Okay, I got a long cable that we need to cut. Oh, God, that was easy. Okay, now we got a lot more slack in here. Pretty funny, I did all of that only to forget this very important piece. Let's go ahead and size up this chain. Okay, so apparently put on the largest cog. Then we size it up just like this. So right here, and pull this tight, and then from what it says is that I choose this rivet, but add 1, 2 rivets. So it should be cutting about right here. And the chain should be sized now. Chain is way too short. Oh my gosh. Or I'm routing it wrong, I'm not sure. The derailleur goes like this. Okay, here we are. All right, so that did work. Nice, nice, nice. Inside the bike towards the mechanic. Now we just push that on through. All right, keep on pushing it through. Oh. That was a bit harder than I expected. Okay, I mean, this is doing something, I guess. It definitely feels decent. The chain is going. How it shifts to gears. I know it's not set properly, but I just wanted to check it out. Definitely not shifting properly. I guess it's time to try to adjust this dang chain. I'm not going to teach you how to do it because I'm not the one to teach you how to do this. So it's not going to the highest gear and it's not going to the lowest gear. Check out this shindig. Ta-da. Now I have a little bike stand without owning a bike stand. Okay, no noise, that's good. Okay, so I need to move the slack out of this cable. Okay, nice. Nice. They didn't do that before. Nice, so we got it shifting to the smallest cog and the biggest cog. However, it's making noise on the 7th cog and it's kind of skipping to the 8th cog. So you can hear that it's making noise, so I need to make it a little bit tighter. Oh, that sounds great. You're supposed to adjust this cog until it stops making noise on every gear, but it's still making noise on the top one no matter what. Oh, I just didn't watch the full into that section. Every cog except for the last cog. Okay. Okay, we want to make that tighter, the L screw. That's good. Going through all the gears. I think that's looking pretty good. Let's go take it for a small test ride. Oh. Yeah, I think the shifting down or to the high gear, if I'm not going fast enough, it's kind of a hard shift. No idea if that's normal, but it's just good otherwise. Ugh. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty dang happy with how that went. I learned so much doing this dang bike tune-up, maintenance, repair. It's pretty awesome. It does need brakes, or at least adjusted brakes. If you want to see if this bike can actually handle bike trails, check out this video. I hope it can. Oh yeah, I fixed it where it's not shifting as hard. I just had to loosen the cog just a tiny bit, and now it's shifting a lot smoother. Bye.